Hello, Dark Sniper. So, I was asked to make a tutorial on a lift, so I figured that's what we would do. Now, I have a platform up here, and I've gone ahead and cut out a little indentation in the ground where the lift will sit, and I've also placed a channel for the drive that brings the lift to the top. So, let's begin. What my normal practice is I'll build a lift, then I will intersect it, and then add it as a mover. Here we go, builder brush. I know this to be 16 by 256 by 256. Correct. We need a little knob there at the end to sit in that channel. So we'll go ahead and add this brush. Now let's make the little knob. It's 32. You can make yours whatever size you want. And so there we go. There's our basic lift. Now with this, you could become, you could get as creative as you want. You could have other pieces here. This is why I like to do this. I could build an entire structure here and then intersect it and add it as a mover, and it will all be one brush and one mover. So let's build the builder brush just big enough to surround these two brushes here, like so. And then we'll hit intersect, this button right here. And what that does is that conforms the builder brush to the shape of both of these brushes. It also copies the texture attributes and whatever else. Make sure we're lined up. All right, we are. So we come down here to mover, add mover, and you don't need to drill down into any of these. You just need to add a simple mover. All right, let's move our builder brush out of the way. And this purple brush is the mover. Now, this is why we build it and texture it first, because you can't do it once you've made it. If you right click on the brush itself and go to movers, show polys, you can see the top surface, but you can't see anything else. So if you were to just build it willy-nilly, you wouldn't know what it looks like. Whereas if you build it up here and intersect it, you can control what it looks like. All right, enough of that. Now we have our mover, and if we were to play right now, it wouldn't do anything because we have to program it. Select the brush, right click, go to movers, key base 1. Because our mover is only going to have two keys, the start and the finish. So we've done the start now. We need to move the mover into its position. And now we'll right click on it again. Mover, key base 0. And it should return to the start as it has done. One other thing, since this is a lift and we're going to stand on it, by default, when you make a mover properties, it comes in initial state as bump open time. That works great for doors, but we need it to be stand open time because we're going to stand on it. All right, so there it is. The other things we need to be concerned with are the mover sounds, if you wanted to add sounds to it. Simple enough process. Come up to your sound browser. I've opened up, let's see here, let's open up Doors Modern. And what you'll see is end, loop, start, end, loop, start. That corresponds to move ambient sound, the sound that it makes while it's moving. That's the loop sound. And then you have the close when it finishes and the open when it starts. And that's what we'll do. Here's the end sound. We'll use it there. Here's the loop sound. We'll use it there. The start sound there. And they sound like this. So now that we put those in, when we step on the mover, activate it, it should make those sounds. The next thing to worry about is mover. So we have 2 keyframes right here. The move time is 1 second. So it will take 1 second to go from the bottom to the top. Once it gets to the top, it will stay open for 4 seconds. If we want to change those, we just click on them and let's say we'll make it 3 seconds and 2 seconds. We'll rebuild. Let's get rid of this guy here, just so we don't forget and leave him there. Let's test it out. So there's our mover. There's our sound. And wait, look at that. All right. Well, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comment section. And next time we'll add a trigger so we can, when we're up here on the top, we could call that mover back to us. All right. See you later.